What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. That's right, guys. It's your boy, the Options Boss, sliding up on y'all. I hope all is good. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys put yourself in position to make some money today. And I hope you're ready to study so we can be prepared to get some money tomorrow. Now, with that being said, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about what the market did today. The last video I dropped, I gave you guys a couple key areas that we needed to watch for SPY to see how SPY will respond, and that will let us know what we can look for going forward. Also, I'm going to give you guys 3 stocks that you guys need to buy options on right now. I mean, ASAP, you need to be in these positions. So, with that being said, guys, you already know how I go. Veterans of the channel, go down below, like the video, drop a comment. Every time you do, your support helps my channel grow. And for that, guys, I appreciate you so much. Also, watch this entire video. When you do that, the YouTube algorithm loves me. And for that, I love you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, newbies to the channel. If you're new over here, you're interested in the stock market, you're interested in learning how to trade options, I'm your boy. I'm the Options Boss. I'm going to give you the game from A to Z and let you know how the thing go. What you need to do is you need to go down below. You need to subscribe to this channel. You need to hit the notification bell. And you need to click all notifications. When you do that, I'm going to make sure, and YouTube is going to make sure, that you get these Get Money Jewels that I drop, first things first, right off the press, so you can put these game plans and strategies right into play the very next day, as soon as the market opens. So, with that being said, guys, what a wild day today was. I mean, this week in general has just been a really tedious week. We mentioned in the last video that I dropped that a couple of key areas to watch for SPY was 444 and 443 as far as going down. And I told you guys, if we lost that 443 area, then it would definitely be time for the bears to play. And going up, I definitely mentioned that we needed to reclaim 449 first and foremost. So, what did SPY do today? SPY went down to 443 and some change, and thankfully the bulls kicked in and we was able to move forward a little bit, and I was happy to see that. I believe SPY went up to 448, might have cracked 448 a few times today, so that's good. That means we're right in position for the bears to hopefully go away for a little while, let the bears go hibernate, and let the bulls come out and eat. That being said, we're not completely there yet. And because we're not completely there, we still have to be careful. We're still not out of the woods. This has been a treacherous week trading. And one thing that you learn is even with knowing how charts look and how patterns look and different indicators and things like that, the market is still going to do what the market does. And in the end, the only thing that the charts and the indicators and the patterns will tell you is how to prevent a catastrophic worst case scenario. And at times it will put you in position to make some really good things happen. And with that being said, charts told me about 3 plays that I think you guys really need to be in. And I'm going to give you those plays because you guys support my channel and because I rock with you guys for rocking with me. And I'm going to give you those plays, guys, now. So listen, guys, the first stock I'm going to give you that you must buy options on immediately is GM. Now, GM finished the day today around 51.80, and that's important for a few reasons. So if you take a look at the chart, this is GM's chart right here. I'm just going to scroll down a bit, and as we scroll down, you will see, if you look at the chart from right around this point where my mouse is, pretty much from early September to now, we have been trending up, and we've been trending up major. Now, why that's important is because if you go back to late August, you'll see a big move down by GM. And if you just look at the rest of the chart, you'll see GM typically is a lot higher than where it is currently. So this is a stock that can trade higher than where it is. It had big movement down because of chip shortages and things of that nature, and just the car/EV sector has not been the greatest in the past probably month and some change. So with that being said, it's trended down. Now, that being the case, you fast forward to now, you see the big trend up. And the common denominator is this candle right here. If you see what my mouse is on, I'm going to move my mouse so you can see. That candle right there is a hammer. And that candle is telling us that this stock is about to reverse. And sure enough, GM has started reversing. And we got to the point today where we're at 51.82. Now, if we can so happen, as GM, if we can so happen to get that thing over, say, $52 a share, this thing really has some space to go back up towards 54, 55, so forth and so forth. So I got myself in this GM position. I got my paid options group chat in this position already. Guys, if you're not in my paid options group chat, you're really doing yourself a disservice, because you'll get plays like this before YouTube get it. So with that being said, you definitely want to look at GM as a play to get into. This thing is going to run up. You see that hammer right there, and then you see the confirmation of the hammer. The confirmation of the hammer is that stock doing exactly what it's doing, which is moving up slowly but surely. It's not a fast moving stock, but this thing is going to move up. And if we bust 52 tomorrow, this thing is going to 54. This thing is going to 55. And we're going to eat off of that. And guys, I hope that you can eat off of this move as well. Now, I'm also going to give you two other stocks. Let me get some typing going on over here. I'm going to give you guys two other stocks that you need to be a part of. The first stock that I'm going to give you guys that you need to be a part of is Microsoft. Now, this is Microsoft's chart right here, guys. And you see we're in an upward trend. And that's great. So first of all, I always tell people that's in my group chat and people that take my options class that trading is not just about charting. It's about combining charting with catalysts and general sentiment and meshing it all together. So Microsoft just upped their dividend. That's a catalyst. They just did some buybacks. That is a catalyst. That is general sentiment. The sentiment around this stock is bullish. Then when you put that on with, if you look at the stock today, if you look at it lately, you had the trend down. And as you trend down, you broke the trend line, which Microsoft, if you look, hasn't really broken this trend line. Let me see if I can get a better angle for you guys. If you look at this blue trend line right here where my mouse is, Microsoft hasn't really broken that trend line since early June. So we came up here, we broke down out of that trend line, and as soon as we did, we came back. And as we came back, we got to the point where we are now, which is around almost 305 a share. And today they went over 305, so they was flirting with the 52-week high. This stock is bullish right now. This chart looks well. This chart looks like this thing could break out. I could very easily see Microsoft, if the bulls are indeed back in charge of this market, I can very easily see Microsoft trading at, 310 at least by this time Monday. So definitely want to look at Microsoft calls. Definitely want to get in there and see if it's going to move the way that these charts are telling us that it's going to move. Lastly, on top of Microsoft, I want to give you one more. And this one has big potential. And this one has big potential to the point that I got calls out on this one out to October. Now, let's see here. Let's type this up for you guys. We got right here. So guys, this third and final one that I want to give you guys is Crocs. And again, it's going to be a combination of general sentiment, and it's going to be a combination of where the chart is. And that's what you really want. When you can combine a few things together, That's when you know you really have a chance of a great breakout. Now, with the breakout being in theory of something that could possibly happen, we will start and look, and we'll see since May that this stock, you can even say late April, this stock has been in an uptrend. And it's broken down a trend a few times, but it's held. And you'll see right here, it broke down a trend, and then it jumped up towards the top of that trend line, but couldn't break it. So now here we go. We have this big bull candle right here. And this big bull candle lets us know that something must have happened. And that something was Crocs had share buybacks the day before yesterday, the day before Microsoft had share buybacks, and Crocs expect to make a lot more money than they originally projected. So when you put those two things together, that's the type of thing that can change how a stock is trading. That's the type of thing that could change the fundamentals of a stock, which will make it more attractive. So you got the big bull candle, you got the sentiment, and then you look and you see, if you can get up to this point right here, like right around here, 155.26. So it was trading near 52-week highs. Obviously, the 52-week high is a little bit higher, judging by the wick on this candle. But when you got such momentum, and you see the good volume at the bottom, when you got such momentum and you got the good sentiment going on, if you get in a market that's bullish, that's pushing forward, this stock is going to push up. I can absolutely see this finally breaking out of this trend line and going over that 159.30 area. And when this breaks out over this trend line, this thing is going to go, go, go. So you definitely want to be in this. You want to be in Crocs, you want to be in Microsoft, and you want to be in PLTR. And I didn't even give you guys PLTR, but now I just gave you PLTR. You definitely want to be in GM is what I should have said. However, if you want the breakdown on PLTR, and I have a few other plays similar to this, what you need to do is you need to join my premium membership, where I break down more stocks and give more in-depth analysis on what these stocks are going to do and how we can prepare to eat off of these movements. So definitely ask me about it. I'm going to leave the premium membership link in the description below. Guys, you can always be a boss with the options boss, and you already know I'm a holler when I holler.